Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. This is our first video of 2023 and it's already the beginning of March. We've had a couple of busy months, but we've finally managed to get our act together and get out for a night of wild camping here in the Lake District. So we are a little way into the climb now. It's not too bad, not too steep, but yeah, it's really good to be back out with the backpack on. If I'm honest, over the past couple of months I've kind of packed my backpack and then unpacked it again on at least a couple of occasions. I just wasn't really feeling it. I kind of lost my mojo for it a bit, both Tris and I as well. I mean, I had to really talk Tris into coming on this trip today, but once you're out, feels good. It's nice to see some trees up here, some pines, although you can't see any greenery on them. There are some species of conifer that aren't evergreen. I'm guessing this must be one of them. So I'll just give you a quick overview of our route. We set off from Seathwaite Farm and made our way over the Styhead Pass to the Tarn, and then we returned via Grains Gill. So the walk is just over 5.5 miles and fairly straightforward and easily doable with heavy packs full of winter camping gear. Now the pass itself is an old packhorse route that linked Wasdale with the Borrowdale Valley, and it's reportedly haunted by a 13th century outlaw called Bjorn, a descendant of Ivor the Boneless by all accounts. He's easily recognisable as he has no head and carries a large sack of cats. So if you decide to camp by the pass and you hear strange noises in the night, it's probably sheep, but I wouldn't unzip the tent just in case. Time for a bit of sugar, little jelly babies. Green one for Tris. A little yellow one for me. So we just missed the turn off to head over there, so I was just checking the map and then something caught my eye over here. Tris was like, what's that white thing? And it looks like a little caravan or something. So we're going to go and check that out and then head back down there to find the correct path that we need. So I've just come over the crest of the hill. I recognise it. It's a little mountain rescue station for storage. I've never been here before, but I've seen this on the television. I don't know, it must have been Countryfile or something like that. I think they store rescue gear in there. There's a gully over there on the side of that hill. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it just looks deadly. You wouldn't like to lose your footing and fall down into that. We we just bumped into a bunch of hikers down there, and the lady was like, "Ooh, are you camping?" And we were like, "Yeah, we will be." And she was like, "Oh, marvellous." And then she went, "Have you got any soup?" And I thought she was going to go full with Neil and I.
You got soup? I'm not getting any soup.
So we're currently at about 1800 feet, just over. We were just watching people going over the top of Great Gable over there. That's a good old mooch. Looks a bit daunting from where I'm standing. I'd rather be down here, especially with a heavy backpack. But so far so good. It's starting to quieten down a bit now on the hills, and we're just underneath Great End up there. Bit of ice on the face. But yeah, I think it's about 3:30 now, so we'll give it like 4:30, 5 o'clock before we decide to pitch up. Don't want to be doing it too early. But Sprinkling Tarn's just over there, so you know, we're in no hurry. So we're at about 2,000 feet above sea level. I'm pretty sure when I walk over there I'm going to see Sprinkling Tarn. Oh yes, I can see it. I'll just turn the camera around, give you a look. So I think this is going to be home for the night. It's fairly sheltered at the moment. And see on that ridge up there, all the ice. Because that ridge is facing the north. Just a case of finding somewhere to pitch. I think what we'll do is we'll just wander over there. What do you reckon, Tris?
Yeah, I think we'll go around that way, hopefully.
Yeah, I did look on the map. There are some little tarns over there as well, so I reckon we'll have a look around there.
Oh, where are the little towns?
Over there somewhere. Plenty of time. So I'm just having a look around. There's a chap already down by the tarn, so we'll give him his space. Trish has waited down there because we did find another pretty decent flat pitch. I just want to see what's over here. The views really open up when you move away from the tarn towards the north. And there's another little tarn here. I'll just turn the camera around and give you a look. Oh, this looks fantastic. So it's about 5:30 now and it's getting really cold. Hands are freezing. I think we've probably got about perhaps half an hour, maybe 45 minutes of light left, and then I think we'll have to retire into the tent, get some food. We've got a couple of the real Termat kebab stew, freeze-dried meals. We've got some red wine and a couple of drams of whiskey just to take the chill off the sleeping bags. But yeah, it's really nice and peaceful up here. There's a few other campers around, but the wind is very light, which is what the weather forecast predicted, so I hope it stays like that during the night. But yeah, it's definitely getting cold. It's due to get down to about -3 or -4 tonight, so we'll have to hunker down. Morning everyone. Just got coffee number 2 on the go. It was a pretty peaceful night, really cold mind, but you know, the wind was pretty low all night, so there wasn't any tent noise or anything like that. We've woken up to a bit of condensation on the tent, but not a lot. I kept the door open, or like half open, during the night because I knew it wasn't going to rain. I think that helped a bit. But last night we saw some people hiking in the dark. You'd see the headlights come in, and they're camped up on the other side of the tarn. So I got up in the morning and I went and had a look. There's a few people here last night. But yeah, man, we were in bed by 8:30 last night. We got up at 7 this morning. I think it's probably about 7:45 now. I'm going to finish this coffee and start to get packed up. So we broke camp. We're just trying to generate some body heat. It's really cold. My feet are freezing and my hands, my fingers are numb. So we're just trying to up the body temperature, and then we're going to head down there and back into the valley. If we drop a bit of altitude, it might warm up 1/2 degree or something, which would be welcome. So we're about halfway down now. We've warmed up. We've been passing lots of day hikers heading up that way. It's nice to stop and chat for a while. But it's an interesting path coming down. You come down via this gully. It's really interesting. Lots of little stunted birch trees growing out of the side. But the path runs fairly close to the edge of the gully at certain points, and I can imagine it would be fairly treacherous in probably even wet conditions, let alone icy conditions. So you need to take a bit of care, but it's a lot easier coming down than it is going up. So we're almost at the valley floor, so I think we're going to sign off. So as ever, thanks for joining us on this little adventure. It's been fun, hasn't it, Tris? Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, good to get out. Hopefully we'll not leave it so long until next time. So as ever, thanks for watching. Oh, Tris, where have you gone? He's like, So as ever, thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one.